Good morning, everyone, and welcome. I'm delighted to have you here today. Today, we will be exploring a very important topic, water for pharmaceutical use. My name is Dr. S.K. Singh, and I hold a PhD in this field. Over the course of this presentation, we'll cover key aspects of pharmaceutical water, including its types, quality standards, and preparation methods. So, let's get started and delve into this essential subject. Like any starting material, the production of water must adhere to good manufacturing practice, or GMP, standards. This is crucial because water can be a potential source of microbial growth if not properly controlled. That's why systems used to produce water need to be thoroughly validated and qualified to ensure they are functioning correctly and consistently. When it comes to water for parenteral use, it must be free from contamination, especially pyrogens and endotoxins, since these can cause serious adverse reactions in patients. To maintain safety and quality, we also need to establish clear specifications and perform periodic sampling and testing. These principles help us ensure that water used in pharmaceutical manufacturing is safe, reliable, and compliant with regulatory standards, supporting the overall goal of delivering high-quality medicines. Why purify raw water? Well, although it may seem reasonably pure at first glance, the truth is that its quality can vary quite a bit. These variations are often due to seasonal changes or regional differences in water sources. That's why it's important to remember that water quality isn't static. It fluctuates over time and across locations. We need to remove impurities and control microbes to prevent any contamination of our products. Contaminated water can introduce unwanted bacteria or other impurities that might compromise safety or quality. So, treatment isn't a one-size-fits-all process. It really depends on the water's chemistry and the specific contaminants present. Factors like rainfall, erosion, pollution, and natural processes such as dissolution, sedimentation, and decomposition all influence what's in the water. Each of these factors can change the composition and the level of impurities we need to address. Understanding these influences helps us tailor our purification methods effectively. Ultimately, ensuring the water is clean and consistent supports the integrity and safety of what we produce. Now, let's take a closer look at microorganisms and their role in biofilm formation. Protozoa, for example, can be found embedded within these biofilms, often protecting other microorganisms and making them more resistant to treatment. Cryptosporidium and Giardia are also significant because they are common waterborne parasites that can cause serious illness if present in drinking water. Moving on to bacteria, Pseudomonas is a prime example. This type of bacteria is known for forming robust biofilms and is often associated with water systems. Additionally, gram-negative, non-fermenting bacteria like Pseudomonas are particularly concerning due to their resistance and ability to survive in various environments. Escherichia coli and coliforms are well-known indicators of water contamination, signaling the possible presence of pathogenic microorganisms. Their presence emphasizes the importance of monitoring water quality regularly. Now, aside from microorganisms, minerals are another key component in water contamination. These include calcium, magnesium, copper, aluminum, and various heavy metals like arsenic, lead, and cadmium. These minerals can be naturally occurring or result from pollution. Nitrates, iron, manganese, silicates, and carbon dioxide are also common minerals that can affect water quality. Hydrogen sulfide is a gas that can cause a foul odor, often described as rotten eggs, and is indicative of bacterial activity. Phosphates are another contaminant, usually from agricultural runoff or wastewater, which can lead to issues like algal blooms. It's important to understand that there is no such thing as pure water in nature. Water can contain up to 90 different unacceptable contaminants, making water quality monitoring essential. These contaminants fall into several groups: inorganic compounds, organic compounds, solids, gases, and microorganisms. Each group poses different challenges for water treatment and safety. Recognizing these groups helps us understand the complexity of ensuring safe and clean water for all. Now, let's take a closer look at how free-swimming aquatic bacteria interact with their environment. These bacteria use complex molecules called polymucosaccharides to help them attach to surfaces, which is a crucial first step in forming communities. Once they settle, these bacteria don't just stay in isolation. They come together to form complex communities. Over time, these communities evolve, shedding microcolonies and bacteria as they grow and adapt. This process leads to the development of biofilms, which are structured, slimy layers of bacteria attached to surfaces. Understanding this process is essential because biofilms play significant roles in natural ecosystems, industrial settings, and even in human health. They highlight how bacteria are not just simple organisms, but highly organized, adaptive communities that can influence their surroundings in profound ways. Water is the most widely used substance and raw material in many industries. It plays a crucial role in various stages such as production, processing, formulation, cleaning, and quality control. Its unique chemical properties make it especially important. For example, water can dissolve, absorb, adsorb, and suspend a wide range of compounds and contaminants, which is essential in maintaining product quality and safety. It's also important to recognize that different grades of water quality are available to meet specific needs. In the pharmaceutical industry, for instance, there are strict guidelines to ensure water purity, which is covered in the EMEA, Note for Guidance on the Quality of Water for Pharmaceutical Use. Understanding these distinctions helps us ensure that the water used aligns with the required standards for safety and effectiveness. Let's talk about controlling the quality of water during production, storage, and distribution. It's crucial to monitor both microbial and chemical contaminants to ensure safety and compliance. Water can pose microbial contamination risks, which is a significant concern because of its potential impact on product quality and safety. Unlike other materials, water is used on demand. This means we don't have the luxury of sampling, testing, and then releasing it for use like we do with other raw materials. Instead, water must meet the specifications right at the moment of use. Microbial test results usually require incubation periods, which means the results come back only after the water has already been used. This creates a unique challenge because we need to ensure the water's quality up front without waiting for test results. Understanding the background of water requirements and its use is essential because it underpins how we manage and control its quality effectively. Ensuring water quality is fundamental to maintaining the integrity of the entire process and safeguarding product safety. Microbial control is a high priority in our processes because microbes can easily proliferate during production, storage, and distribution. It's crucial to implement effective system design, carry out regular sanitization, and adopt other preventative measures to keep microbial growth in check. We also need to recognize that there are different grades of water quality, which depend on how the water is going to be used. For example, water used in cleaning or in certain manufacturing steps must meet specific standards to ensure safety and product integrity. Understanding the background of water requirements and its various uses helps us tailor our control strategies effectively. By maintaining proper water quality and controlling microbial growth, we support the overall safety and quality of our products. Let's talk about the general principles that underpin water systems. First, it's crucial that every stage, from design and installation to commissioning, qualification or validation, operation, performance, and ongoing maintenance, is carefully planned and executed. This ensures we can reliably and consistently produce water that meets the required quality standards. It's all about building a robust system that performs as expected every time. Next, preventing unacceptable contamination is key. Whether it's microbial, chemical, or physical, we need to guard against these risks during production, storage, and distribution. Ensuring water remains pure and safe at every point is vital for quality and compliance. It's also important to operate within the system's designed capacity. Overloading or underloading can compromise water quality or system performance, so adhering to these limits helps maintain reliability. And finally, the role of quality assurance cannot be overstated. They are involved in approving the use of water systems after installation, during maintenance, or whenever changes are made. Their oversight ensures that everything aligns with quality standards and regulatory requirements, protecting both the product and the patient. All these principles are interconnected and form the foundation for a dependable, high-quality water system. Now, let's talk about the importance of regular monitoring in our water systems. First, we need to keep a close eye on water quality, which includes checking both chemical and microbiological aspects. This helps ensure that the water remains safe and suitable for its intended use. Additionally, measuring endotoxin levels is crucial where relevant, as endotoxins can pose health risks even if microbial contamination is under control. We also need to monitor system performance regularly, specifically focusing on storage and distribution systems. This helps us catch any issues early before they become bigger problems. Keeping detailed records of all results, identifying trends, and documenting any actions taken is essential for maintaining compliance and ensuring continuous improvement. Another key point is following validated sanitization procedures on a routine basis. This guarantees that our systems are properly cleaned and disinfected, reducing the risk of contamination. Lastly, it's important to understand the specific requirements of our water systems. Knowing these helps us tailor our monitoring and maintenance strategies effectively. Overall, these practices are fundamental to maintaining water quality and system integrity, aligning with our broader goal of ensuring safety and compliance throughout our operations. Let's take a look at water quality specifications. Here, we're talking about the water that is processed, stored, and distributed in bulk, which is mainly for industrial and pharmaceutical use, not for patient administration. These specifications are outlined in Pharmacopoeia, which includes different types of water tailored for specific needs. First, we have drinking water, also called potable water, which is safe for human consumption. Then, there is bulk purified water, or BPW, used for general pharmaceutical processes where high purity is required. Next, we have bulk highly purified water, BHPW, which has even stricter quality standards for sensitive applications. Finally, there's bulk water for injection, BWFI, which is used specifically for preparing injections due to its extremely high purity. Recognizing these different types helps ensure that each application receives the appropriate quality level, which is crucial for safety and efficacy in pharmaceutical production. This classification connects to our overall theme of ensuring quality and safety in all stages of drug manufacturing. When we talk about natural sources of water, we're referring to places like springs, wells, rivers, and lakes. These sources can provide us with raw water, but it's important to remember that this water often needs treatment before it's safe to drink. Treatment processes include desalinization, which removes salt from seawater, softening to reduce hardness, and the removal of specific ions that might be harmful or cause taste issues. We also focus on particle reduction to clear out sediments and microbes, along with antimicrobial treatments to eliminate bacteria and viruses. The water we end up drinking, often called potable water, must meet strict standards set by organizations like the WHO, ISO, and various regional or national agencies. This means regular testing is essential to ensure compliance and safety. Typically, potable water is supplied under continuous positive pressure, which helps prevent backflow and contamination. Another key point is that the plumbing system itself must be defect-free. Any leaks or cracks could introduce contaminants, so maintaining a clean, intact system is critical. Sources of water can come from public water supplies or natural sources directly. But remember, the quality of the source water significantly influences what kind of treatment we'll need to make it safe. The better the source quality, the easier and more cost-effective the treatment process tends to be. Overall, understanding these aspects helps us ensure that the water we provide is safe, clean, and reliable for everyone. Now let's talk about bulk purified water, or BPW. This water is prepared from potable water, which means it starts with water that meets minimum quality standards for drinking water. From there, it undergoes purification processes to ensure it meets strict pharmaceutical specifications. It's really important that the water adheres to both chemical and microbial purity standards outlined in Pharmacopoeia guidelines. We also determine alert and action limits. These are thresholds set to monitor the water quality continuously and prompt corrective actions if needed. Protection from recontamination is a key point here. Once purified, the water must be kept free from any new contaminants. Similarly, preventing microbial proliferation within the storage and distribution systems is crucial because bacteria can multiply rapidly if conditions allow. The use of technologies like RO, or reverse osmosis, and EDI, which stands for electrodeionization, plays a vital role. These processes are highly effective at removing impurities and ensuring the water remains of high purity throughout the process. Overall, maintaining the quality of BPW is essential for ensuring the safety and efficacy of pharmaceutical manufacturing. It's all about controlling every step, from initial purification to storage to keep the water as pure as possible and prevent any contamination that could compromise the final product. Now, let's talk about bulk highly purified water, or BHPW. This water is prepared starting from potable water, which means it meets basic drinking water standards, and then it undergoes additional purification to reach pharmaceutical quality. The specifications for BHPW are only defined in the European Pharmacopoeia, ensuring a consistent and recognized standard across the industry. Importantly, BHPW has the same high-quality standards as water for injection, or WFI, particularly when it comes to microbiological purity and endotoxin limits. This means it's suitable for use in various pharmaceutical processes where sterility and safety are critical. The preparation process involves multiple purification steps, including double reverse osmosis, ultrafiltration, and deionization. These combined methods effectively remove impurities, microorganisms, and endotoxins, ensuring the water's purity. Finally, it's crucial to protect BHPW from recontamination and microbial growth after purification. Proper storage and handling are essential to maintain its quality until it's used in production. This overall process and strict standards help us ensure the highest quality of water for pharmaceutical applications. Now, let's talk about bulk water for injections, or BWFI. This water is prepared from potable water sources that are further treated to meet strict quality standards. It's important to remember that WFI, or water for injection, is not sterile and is not intended to be a final dosage form. Instead, it serves as an intermediate bulk product in the manufacturing process. According to the international and European pharmacopoeias, the final purification step for WFI should be distillation. This step is critical to ensure the water meets the necessary standards for chemical and microbial purity, including endotoxin levels. We also need to be aware of alert and action limits. These are predefined thresholds that help us monitor the quality of WFI and take action if any parameters are out of specification. Understanding these points is vital because maintaining strict control over WFI quality ensures the safety and efficacy of the final pharmaceutical products we produce. Now let's consider how specific types of water are applied to different processes and dosage forms. Water is used at various stages, including washing, preparation, synthesis, manufacturing, and formulation. It's essential to choose the right grade of water for each stage, and this choice depends on what the national authority requires. Additionally, we need to think about the nature and intended use of the intermediate or finished product. For example, water used during the synthesis process might need to be of a different purity level than water used for cleaning equipment or preparing final formulations. It's also important to pay attention to the specific stage in the process where water is used because the purity requirements can vary significantly. So in this slide, we're going to look at the different types of water and clearly indicate their appropriate applications. This understanding helps ensure product quality, safety, and compliance with regulations. Now, let's look at how specific types of water are applied to different processes and dosage forms. First, we have BHPW, which stands for bacteriologically highly purified water. This type of water is essential when preparing products that require very high water quality, particularly when low levels of microorganisms and endotoxins are critical for safety and efficacy. Think of it as the purest water you can get, used in sensitive formulations. Next, we have BWFI, or bacteriostatic water for injection. This is used mainly in the manufacture of injectable products, especially when dissolving or diluting substances during the production of parenterals. Because these injections go directly into the bloodstream, the water must be sterile and free of harmful contaminants. BWFI is also utilized for the manufacture of sterile water intended for injection preparations, ensuring safety and sterility. Additionally, it's used for the final rinse after cleaning equipment and components, which helps eliminate residual contaminants before production. Lastly, sterile water is used in the preparation of steam, which is a critical process for sterilization. Ensuring the water used here is pure and free of impurities guarantees that the sterilization process is effective and that the final product remains safe for use. Overall, the application of these specific water types underscores their vital role in maintaining product quality, safety, and sterility throughout pharmaceutical manufacturing. For further support, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. We're here to help you with any questions or additional assistance you might need. Thank you so much for your attention and engagement throughout this presentation. If there's anything more you'd like to discuss or clarify, feel free to contact us. We truly appreciate your time and interest.